and this is Girl Plus Kingdom TV. And today I have a message to y'all. This is going to be for the singles. This is going to be for my single ladies, my single brothers. Got a word for you. Okay. And so do me a favor when you come in, please like this, please share this. And also, I ask that you guys subscribe and hit the notifications bell so every time that I upload a new video or when I'm going live, y'all know that Josie is coming on. Okay. And thank you guys for liking. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for allowing the God in me to shine in your world in one way or another. Listen, we need each other. And I want you to know that I appreciate you because the channel is growing. The channel is doing more. The channel is expanding. The channel is moving to greater heights. And it's God to thank first and foremost, but then it's also y'all, because if you didn't show up and support, subscribe, the channel would not grow. And when you like videos, when you share the videos, these things help the channel to grow. Okay, so thank you guys in advance. I love y'all so much for your support, and I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. So today's message, I want to talk to the person who feel like you got to do all of these things with yourself personally just so somebody else can love you, just so somebody else will want you, just so somebody else will want to be in a situation with you. So you feel like if you don't change, and this don't mean be stagnant and don't grow and don't become or don't learn or don't undo toxic behaviors and patterns. That's not what I'm saying. But this is for the person who you've been working on yourself, right? You've been putting in work. You know that you have been doing the internal work. However, you also know that sometimes you feel like you're not good enough. All right. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I got to change this. I got to do this. I got to do that in order for the person to really want to receive me, in order for the person to really want to, you know, um, accept me for who I am. And sometimes rejection is the reason why we move like that. Sometimes it's abandonment issues, the reason why we move like that. Because to be honest with you, when we think about how God loves us purely. We didn't change for him to love us. We did not, have to do all of these extra things for God to love us, right? God sent his son into the world because he loved us. He loved the unsaved, the maybe will be saved, and the ones he knew would be saved. Okay. He loved us all. And so we have to think about ourselves in the context the way that God loves us. If God loves you when you in your messiest form, if God loves you when you the worst, if God loves you when you on having a bad hair day, having a bad clothes day, having a bad day in general, and God still come in and he love you, that goes to show you how we should want other people to also treat us. So you don't have to be perfect, have your stuff every duck in a row, have every part of your life figured out for somebody to want you, for somebody to love you, for somebody to come into your life and to really be that person for you. But after we done been through so many heartaches, so many letdowns in relationships, I get it. It feels like, man, ain't nobody gonna really come and love me the way I want to be loved. Nobody's gonna come and give me the desires of my heart in that area. But that's why we have to wait on God, because God does have somebody for you. There's somebody out there right now that they waiting for the type of personality you have. It's somebody right now that they not looking for you to show up and have it all together. They know that no one's perfect and they're accepting you. Hey, Lucia. Hey, welcome to tonight's live. They ready to appreciate you, love you, adore you right where you at. Y'all do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up and thank y'all. But there's somebody right now, they love your goofiness, they love your wittiness, they love the thing, that little quirky side of you that you don't know nobody else know that's there, and that funny side of you, that crazy laugh you have at times where you bursting. Hey Jackson, where you bursting out in a crazy laugh and you like, oh my God, did that just come out? Was that me? People love authenticity. And so there's a person for you that just wants you to show up and just be yourself. They want you to show up in the full totality of who you are, not who you want to pretend to be. And so there's somebody for you, somebody that they love all of that quirky stuff that you think is just a mess and nobody don't want to accept it, and no one's going to, really receive that side of you. You trying to change it up, you trying to dress different, you trying to fit what you think people might like. No, there is somebody right now. They like, I need a Jackson to show up in my life. I need a Lucia to show up in my life. I need a Brittany to show up in my life. I need Sabrina to show up, right? There's a person right now that's waiting for you. All you got to do is be in position. Keep working on yourself, right? Don't compare your life to anybody else's life. Just be you and be true to you. That's all that you can do. But I came on here tonight just to say that it's somebody, they gonna love you right where you at. And you don't gotta put on a show for them and try to be somebody different just to be accepted into somebody's life, because it's a lot of people that may not want you. You gotta be okay with people. Yo, sis, what happened if they up the switch on you? If they switch up on you, is that what you mean? What happens if they switch up on you? I'm trying to make sure I understand your questions, Spinch. So yeah, that's what I think. I think that you're perfect just the way you are. No, if they pull a gun. Oh, if they pull a gun, he mean? I don't know the answer to that question. Um, if they pull a gun on you, um, you can answer it, Nick, if you know the answer to it. I mean, I just don't know the answer to that question. Um, I would say if it's somebody that you are dating, courting, and they pull a gun on you, you need to get out of that situation as soon as possible. I will cooperate, like Nick said, and then I would get out of that as soon as possible, because that's a very toxic situation. Your life is on the line. And if that person pull a gun out on you, that person will use that gun to hurt you. So do what you got to do. At the end of the day, choose you. At the end of the day, choose to love yourself and get out of that situation. It's not going to end well. That person don't love you either. And so I think that's what I have for y'all tonight. If you have any more questions about relationships and this specific topic, I would love to answer them in the comments. And just know, again, it's somebody that they gonna love y'all for exactly who you are. Your hairstyle, the way you do your hair. I like the way you do your hair. I like the stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that shows how much you really care. Somebody waiting to see the type of love you got, the type of joy you bring, the type of Christ that is exuded out of you. There's a man or a woman waiting for you right now to receive all of who you are. And yeah, we gonna still have work to do regardless. At the end of the day, ain't nobody perfect. You're going to have work that you have to do on yourself. You're going to have work that you're going to continue to do. Even if you marry that person, you still going to have to do work. And so no one's perfect. So I love y'all. If y'all don't have any questions, I'm about to close out the live for tonight. I just wanted to pop on here. If y'all want more longer lives, let me know. But I wanted to pop on here and just speak directly to you because it was in my heart and mind to do so. And just to let you know, like, you don't have to change the thing about you. You don't have to try to be different, be somebody else, do it like the next person. Baby, look, I'm Josie. And if you don't like what comes with being Josie, listen, you can exit to the stage over there to the left, because I'm not going to change who God has originally made me to be. I will grow. I will overcome. I will become. But if it's my core, who God made me to be, I will not change that. And, that's just me, though. That's just me. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, because somebody somewhere, they gonna receive me, love me, adorn me, appreciate me. And I know I'm deserving of that. I'm worthy of that. That's my portion. So I love y'all. I'm praying God's blessings over you, healthy, successful relationships over you, peaceful mind, a sound mind over you. And I ask that the Lord will guide your footsteps and order your steps. So I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Good night, y'all. Uh-oh.